and welcome back to our eighth episode of No Shits Given. We've had a 2 month anniversary, right? Okay, so that was exciting. But yeah, as always, I'm your host, Shrikar V, and I'm joined by this walking fleshlight. His name's Yojit. He'll tell you, I don't know, he has a lower brain capacity than his dog. But yeah, now that you know us, we have a very special guest today, right? So during Corona, we've all gone through changes. Some people have started working out, but not really. Some people have started eating right. Some people have found politics. Some people have found religion. Me personally, I have become a monarchist and I have changed my religion from blatant atheism, and I have seen the light. I have become a Darshist. And today, this week, we are joined by a very special person. We're joined by my main man, the founder of Darshism, and our holy Lord and Savior, Darsh Garg. Introduce yourself, Darsh.
Hello, my people. I know you all love me, and rightly so. I am perfect. I use this platform not to state the obvious, but to plead to the females and homosexual males, which are rapidly increasing in number, by the way, to stop bombarding me with your intense love for me. I get it. It's completely natural. It's what makes you human, a sane human. But you have to learn to control yourself and your immense love for me.
Yeah, so Darsh, like we have increasingly like on Instagram, on whatever social media things you use, and like just through the grapevine in general, we have increasingly heard and like just like learned about your new religion, Darshism. So like explain to us a bit about it. Like just tell us some stories. Like what's it based off of? Because uh like generally most people know that in Darshism you are and will always be our holy Lord and Savior.
Of course, I will be your Lord and Savior. As for the rest of the question, it started off when plenty of females came up to me and said, Darsh, I love you. I love you. And I said, I understand that's completely natural, but you have to control yourself. And people liked it. They laughed. They found joy within the origins of Darshism. Darshism is about bringing joy to others through the obvious speciality, godliness of me.
Yeah, so Darsh, okay, so I know you are our holy Lord and Savior, right? Okay, so you are God. Can you tell us a bit about the beginning, before all the females vied for your attention?
At first there was nothing, and then there was the light. I created light to see through the darkness, to create happiness. First there was sadness, and then there was happiness. I am the origin of happiness. I created people who started off with an intense love for me. I did not create the love. It popped up. It is an intrinsic value of life, love for me. And this is why a principality of Darshism has always been, if you do not love Darsh, you're not only not human, are you really alive? Are you partly alive? It doesn't make sense. But were you really God's creation, or were you the devil's creation?
Right then. Okay, so okay, 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 okay. Sean, Okay, let's shun the
Sorry.
non-believers, right? Okay,
Sorry.
let's
I'm
shun
sorry,
the
my lord.
non-believers.
I'm sorry, my lord.
Let's shun the non-believers. So how do per se people who want to get involved in this new and true religion get involved? And furthermore, what is the hierarchy in Darshism?
It starts with displaying your faith. Obviously, all sane beings, living beings, have an intense love for me. We've established that obvious fact. In addition, we have to recognize that you have to firstly display that faith, to display your life, your living, right? And you need to work on that faith through various activities such as preaching and educating the non-believers, like giving life to those who are not living. You have to preach. You can do that through various platforms. You can start by doing other great things like commenting and truly displaying your faith. And working on that faith is how you move up in the hierarchy. The hierarchy consists of starting from about mammalian scum. They have not done anything. The mammalian scum are, I don't know what to say, like they're living, but they're not good. I mean, they still respect me, obviously, everyone does, but it's not good, right? Then you have the peasants, normals, and then knights defend, right? Nobles, the nobles basically are very loyal and are very good to the and are very good in their works through Darshism. Then you have the royalists who give advice and run Darshism along with yours truly.
Nice. Oh, Varun. Okay, so I have
It's good.
noticed that you have unmuted yourself. Do you have a question for our holy Lord and Savior?
Yes, I do. Are there any enemies of Darshism that need to be vanquished? That's my question.
Maybe at some time. I've yet to discuss with the head priest if we need to lead a crusade at the time, but we will keep you in suspense.
Oh, okay. Suspense.
Okay,
like
can
it.
I
like
ask
suspense.
another question? This is like for real talk. Darsh, what led you to actually creating this religion? Like, or this is like for real, not just in the religion. It's like, what led you to creating it?
I came to this earth during this time period in this life to witness humanity. However, Darshism came to me. No, there's no doubt that Darshism is the truth, but people somehow discovered it. They started adoring me naturally, and it led me to give them the truth. I thought they deserved it. The true lovers, the true believers.
Mm-hmm. So I just
Darsh,
have
I suddenly have the strange urge to crawl through the screen and make out with you.
I know, everyone here does. We have to control it.
Okay, so I have a really serious question. Darsh, so for your religion, how do you
Not my
deal
religion,
with
the
people?
truth.
The truth, yes. How do you deal with people like who join your religion just to bully you? How do you deal
We
with
have
that?
had several instances of that. You see, these people, they just get taken care of by themselves. It just happens. So nothing really needs to be done. Darshism always revitalizes itself, and these mean people.
Do you
they're
like kick them
really
out
not
of
an
a
issue.
group chat or something, or what's up?
What?
It's
How's
really
it
not an
work?
issue. Huh?
Like, what do you do with
The
what do
group
you
chat
do?
is just a public forum for Darshists to express themselves. There are way more Darshists who are not in the group chat.
Okay, so and for just your adoring public, the heaps of females and homosexuals that adore
Homosexual
you.
males are increasing in rapidly. Let me tell you.
Yes, that is a very important fact.
I think we have one
just
here
for
named Jordan Jaro.
You have, maybe,
as a
many
homosexual.
males.
Jordan, hi.
I am with Jordan on this one.
Yeah. So Darsh, just for the uneducated masses, does Darshism have any sacred texts that they can read and learn from?
There is a Quarsh, but it is currently being worked on.
Who is writing the Quarsh?
It was originally a grassroots effort, but it didn't work out too well. So I've taken matters into my own hands to deliver people the truth, and it will be out in some time. It will take time.
Can you regale us with some stories from Darshism? Because I know in Christianity, the false religion, there are some stories about their Lord and Savior turning water into wine. What have you done in your journeys?
Well, I created everything, firstly. Secondly, I provide people with the truth. And thirdly, everything comes from me. My immense, see, hotness is something that, when high enough, creates an energy around itself. And that energy can lead you to do truly remarkable things. And I have harnessed the energy from my hotness to create the world as we know it. The world is so beautiful. And I've created many beautiful things from my beauty, which is only a fraction, very small fraction of a part of me.
Okay. Yes, that was a very in-depth description of what the true essence of Darshism is.
Wait,
Danish.
I actually have a question. When do you expect the course to be finished, and will it be like free for other people to like read it outside of Darshism?
Yes, it'll be free. Finished, I'm not sure, but it will take
How
in order to
far
ensure
into
the highest quality, it'll take a lot of time.
how far into it do you think you guys are, by like a percentage?
Into what? The Darshis?
Yeah.
The minimum would be about 1/4, or if I don't write that much, it would probably be about a half of it.
Half of it? Oh, that's actually pretty good progress.
I'm not sure if somebody asked us already, but how long is it going to be, like in pages? Like just like a rough estimate.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know, maybe quite a bit, maybe like 30, maybe more.
Is it like
Darsh.
oh, okay.
Darsh, I have an amazing idea for what you should do for the Quarsh. Since you have been here on Earth, or like in existence since the beginning, that is what, 13.4 or 14.3 billion years. You should have a page for every one of those years, detailing exactly what you did.
I don't think that's a good idea, and here's why. You see, I should talk more about the true lessons of Darshism rather than what I actually did. Should just be a brief overview. The main bulk of it should be what Darshism is actually about.
Mhm.
And in addition, people may say, how come he needs to do basic human things? And here's the thing, I created rules for living sentient beings to follow. I should abide by my own rules. And when I leave to go back to my godly form, then I won't have to.
One more thing about Darshism for me, and then I will open up the discussion for the wider audience. But what are the religious places or houses for Darshism called, and where they located? Like, I know how Christianity has the church, the religion of Islam has the mosque. What does Darshism have?
Well, ideally, it would be called the Garg House, where there be immense, great statues of me, great statues of me, with people bowing down and praying to them. That's ideal, but firstly, it starts with people's hearts and souls and minds. Darshism needs to be everywhere.
Nice. Okay, now I will open up the discussion for the public, or, well, the 5 people here. But does anyone have any more questions for Darsh about Darshism?
Yo, Darsh, how big is it?
Please clarify, child.
How big is it? That's as specific as I can go.
the word "it" can be as big as you
He
want.
means how big is your cock?
You talking about his ego?
Yeah. See, Shannon, that's a question that I'm sure many guys would like to ask. The homosexual number of males attracted to me is increasing. I'm making straight men gay. And I get that question all the time. They can't control themselves.
You know what they always say? A solid 2 inches always does good, you know?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's bigger than that, Dinesh. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, no, Dinesh, I think
it's
Dinesh,
so
I think
massive.
that's no,
It's
even
so
no.
massive.
It's
What'd you
it's
say to
kind
me,
of-
Jordan?
Impossible to comprehend.
What are you saying,
is-
Jordan?
It cannot number it. Okay, in your human metric or customary scales, I cannot number it. It is a concept. Like
inches?
it is so big.
This man's
I
just
don't
got
know
an
how-
elastic cock or something, bro.
Does it exist? Does it at least exist?
It exists, but to describe it is immensely difficult. It is so massive.
You know what? I have read.
Is it veiny too?
Okay, so I have read the first part of the quarsh, the unfinished part, and I have discerned from it that it is the length and breadth from our planet to the most distant star that we can see.
Wait, so I have a
it is
question
a
about
way
that.
to, excuse me, Jordan. It is a way to sort of have the commoners visualize how massive it is. It is so big, it is hard to imagine.
Okay, so I have so are you saying like I'm sorry, did you say Darshism was as big as like from here to the most distant star we can see, or the quarsh?
No,
Or which one is
cock.
it?
I thought we were
Oh, the
talking about
cocks. Oh, I was so confused. Okay. So is that what it says? Is that what it says in the quarsh? Your cock is as big
Yes.
as from here to the most distant star.
Yes.
Oh, geez, where do you store it? What happens to you? What happens?
Okay, so moving on. Does anyone else have any other questions for Darsh? Varun, I see you're unmuted. Do you have any?
No, I don't really
Okay.
have a question.
Okay, so moving on from that, I can assure you, Darshism is a very, for lack of better words, frugal religion. We don't just give admission to anyone. So, like, what acts of valor or what acts of bravery or just acts of like loyalty can a person commit to be let in to your inner circle, or as Danish pointed out, your group chat?
It starts, so there are many Darshists who are not in the group chat. Anyone who is faithful to Darshism is a Darshist. But in order to be in the inner circle, it requires the utmost loyalty in terms of the actions that you do. What do you do for Darshism? Do you create things that display the true grandeur of Darshism and spread those as a missionary for a greater cause, the greater cause of Darshism? What are you willing to do for Darshism, and how do you display that? Displaying that is up to you. It is truly what you do. And I'm perfect at judging, so I'll know. But you need to take your first step towards me, and I'll take 10 steps towards you.
Okay.
Good question.
So now
So, shut up,
Okay.
Shikar. No one cares about you.
you're 7 years
So
old.
you said,
Shut the fuck
shut up.
Okay, so
Says
anyway,
you. Okay. So what do you
Does
need?
Yojit like contribute anything, or does he just kind of sit there on mute the entire time?
Can you
He just
clarify?
Pretty
kinda
much,
sits
yeah.
there.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, okay,
Yojit,
Yojit,
you
shut
need
the
to
fuck
be a
up.
better host.
So anyway, I have learned that Darshism has a very close relationship to organizations such as the Illuminati, and plays a crucial role in making decisions that affect the entire world, like the Cold War and setting off nuclear weapons. So how do you, as our Lord and Savior, the executive leader of Darshism, how do you make the decision of whether you should like wipe a country out of existence or not?
Good question. See, Darshism does not make a decision. I make decisions. I make every decision from past, present, and future. Everything that is happening now is because of my doing. Everything that happens is because of my doing. As for why I
So
choose to
you
do
wrote
it,
The Alchemist. What the hell is wrong with you? Why'd you write The Alchemist, bruh? Why would you do that? To every honors English kid, you just killed them, okay?
for everything I do has a greater reason. And if questioned, it truly displays how Darshist you are, your true character, and your true sanity. How alive are you?
Do you have something
right?
in your teeth, Chandon?
Maybe
What
drugs.
is that?
Ignore.
Yeah, so if the people listening don't know, like we're on fucking Zoom and we have a chat, right? So Varun's jerking off his sword. Yojit just posted, "Why don't you do drugs?" And it's going that shit right here. Okay. So anyway, continue, Darsh.
I finished.
Wait,
Okay.
I have another question. I'm really confused. So like you say like you're not Darshism, but like you also like control everything. So like
Darshism does not control. The religion does not
Are you
control.
like a
I control.
representative of Darshism?
wait, okay, so Darshism doesn't control everything. You control everything, but like you're like the face of the religion.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
People in
Okay.
Darshism don't control things.
So I know that various other
time.
So wait, what are the benefits of joining this religion if you like just sit around like sucking like your dick all day? It's just I'm just like I just a question. Don't smite me, okay? It's just a question. Don't like lightning strike me right now. Just I don't mean any blasphemy, good sir.
People suck my dick. I don't suck my dick. And they truly enjoy it when they suck my dick. They
Wait,
get
oh,
very
okay,
specific
I have a
wait, do
very-
you
I
like
have a-
finish?
Oh,
Do you
many people
ejaculate in their mouth? Do you like let them
many,
taste-
many ways, Varun. The positions you're describing,
Ah.
all of them I'm aware of because it has happened. Everyone.
So you know
wants
all
to
the
suck my
ways
dick.
of doing
everybody
that?
in the chat.
Everybody wishes to suck my dick. Now, here,
You let
your
them.
other part of the question was, what are the benefits of joining? Well, the truth. Darshism, as I mentioned earlier, gives happiness. Darshism is
okay.
really a way of life that's better for everyone.
How is it better for everybody? Like, you know,
Yeah.
what
How
does
can
it,
you
what does it do?
disprove other religions like
What?
Hinduism,
What is
Yeah.
the
Christianity,
what is the
Buddhism?
truth? What is the truth?
How do we know
Yeah.
you are the truth?
Like personally, I believe in Trumpism. I believe in Trump. So how would you disprove that? And where does Trump fly into your philosophy? Like I'm just like there are many questions about this religion that need to be answered.
Okay, mind you, Darsh, this is not political. This is just a very specific scenario that Varun has constructed.
Yes. Because I believe in Trumpism, and I don't really believe in Darshism. So, would you disprove? Like, how could you disprove other religions?
Not just Trumpism, just like
Not just
Okay.
Trumpism. Like
Okay,
you know,
we don't have to
Islam.
Well, I don't mean to
that.
answer. I don't mean to answer
Islam-
for Darsh, but I don't think
Islam
the whole
and
point would
Islam.
be to like disprove other religions, but like you just have to believe in Darshism to like understand. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I think
it's
Jordan has a good
Yeah,
point
but with
there.
such a smart religion as Darshism, like you know, it's so much like you know, like truth and how like true it is. There has to be like some scientific proof, correct?
or like any
It
like
isn't about-
events that happened IRL that like show that you are actually God. or,
Okay.
like, whatever.
Darsh. So I know that many deities, many like
Can you repeat
gods,
after me again,
religions,
Darsh?
they have their own messiahs, their own like their representation on earth. So are you saying that you are just a representative of yourself and like your divine form is
Sure.
projecting itself onto earth, or is the Darsh sitting before us a representation of that almighty force?
That's correct. I personally came down. Like in Christianity, it states, Lord God's Son came down. I myself came down.
Wait, what? You're the kingdom? Wait,
No,
huh?
he
Wait,
he
I'm
came
sorry, I'm not
down
hearing this
from.
correctly.
Okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
okay, let me explain this a little bit better. So you know how like in
Whoa, are you
Abrahamic
explaining for
religions,
Darsh?
so there's Abraham. Abraham is like the person that all Abrahamic religions believe in. They have people like that are apparently parts of God. Like, how can you
Ah.
prove that you are part of God? Like, do you have what events? That's what we're asking.
I
Yes.
can prove by doing miracle acts, but I won't. But I won't, because I want to see who the true believers of Darshism.
You see, I have cancer, so could you like cure that? I have cancer. I need
Everything
I
that
need
Darsh,
help.
happens
do you
for
think you
good
can
reason.
make me
Hey,
happy?
I'm about to like die tomorrow. Okay, this is a wig right now, so I need like care, please.
Wait, so okay, so you're not just gonna be like willy-nilly handing out miracles to people. They have to believe in you.
No,
To,
you
like,
gotta suck the dick
see it?
first, then you get the miracles.
Oh, you have to taste the nut, and then you can
Yeah.
like, yeah, you
I
you
feel
get
it
the
Darsh,
running
miracles.
Darsh,
down
I'm
your
asking,
throat,
I'm
and then
asking
it'll be
Darsh, Darsh. So
Oh,
for
okay.
when people don't just you don't just perform miracles, is what you're saying in front of people, to get them to believe. You test them to kind of see if they can believe on their own.
That's correct.
Okay.
You know, I love how this conversation has slowly drifted from like talking about Darshism and joining a cult to sucking dick.
Cult?
Cult?
What do you
What
mean?
cult?
It's not a cult.
What
What
cult? It's a
cult? What
religion.
What cult
It's a
exactly are you
religion.
referring to, Shikar?
It's a
Dude, if you think
religion.
about it, all religions
It's a religion.
are
Why are you
cults.
so disrespectful? Do you want to get
If you
smited
think
right
about
now?
it, all
Shrikar.
religions are
Shrikar
cults.
is canceled.
Cancel Shrikar, bro.
Canceled. You're canceled, bro.
Somebody mute
Delete
him.
your social media. Move out of the U.S.
It's a
Move
very
out of
bad
Earth,
thing that you
bro.
just said, Shrikar.
Go to
This is
hell.
no cult. It is the truth.
It is the
Yeah.
truth. I'm just saying, all religions are cults. The only difference is time.
Not Darshism. Darshism isn't
No,
a cult. though.
Darshism is not a cult.
Every other is a religious. Every other one is a cult. You know,
Even
No,
they have
I
no.
Yogi
They have
didn't
no.
say
is a cult.
Darshism was a cult. I just
How
said
about you be
You're
a
getting
little bit more
smited.
respectful
You're
toward
getting smited.
Darshism,
You're
alright?
getting smited. There is no coming
Alright.
back from it. You're getting smited.
I give up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Too
even
late now.
even if Yojit believes that Darshism is a religion, so therefore your opinion is invalidated.
Invalidated. Okay. Okay. So moving on, because I think honestly the conversation about Darshism would be more
Repetitive. Let's just move on to
it would
like
be repetitive, and it would be more like people would be able to see it in action in like a zombie apocalypse. Darsh, like you have seen like how bad humanity is, and how like we've created all these problems like global warming, poverty, and all that stuff. Why don't you just smite all of human existence?
Are you questioning God?
No, I'm just asking a
What
question out
what
of pure
what about
curiosity.
humanity is bad?
What about humanity?
There is also good in humanity. And just for
Right.
the
So I'm
bad,
gonna
it
say
needs
right
to be
now, there's a lot
controlled
of
by a king. Me.
Yes. Who is that king? Who is your messiah?
Is your Imperial Majesty Darsh the Fourth.
Well, why Imperial?
why the
Damn.
fourth? You
Yeah,
had
why the Imperial? Why the fourth?
Are you
Were there like
questioning
multiple
God?
Darshes before?
what is the third and the second and the first?
Yeah, were
All
there like
me.
who's
multiple
the original
Darshes?
Darshist? This isn't in the
Previous versions of
Darsh.
me on different planets.
Oh, on
Where
different
did
planets.
this come from?
Yeah.
You guys don't know
thought-
about
wait.
the other planet endeavors of me.
Will this be
You
in
will
the
see in the
course?
course later.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say, you better not be pulling this up your
Can I
ass,
read the
though.
Darsh as well? I know I've
Quarsh?
blasphemed a lot, but can I seek for repentance?
When it's published, you will be able to see it.
Okay,
How-
Shrikar,
wait.
let's continue with your zombie apocalypse thing.
Ooh,
Yes,
that's cool.
yeah. So the question was, do you or do you not think that you could survive a zombie apocalypse just by yourself? And what
Fuck
skill
no.
do you have or do you not have?
Is this
that would
directed to
survive?
all of us?
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
first, what I would do
Okay.
is I would get down on my knees and pray to myself, and everything
Oh
would be
my
okay.
god.
Oh, Lord. Okay, well, what I would do, okay, since we're done like sucking Darsh's dick here, what I would do is first of all, I would die. Okay, I would probably
Okay.
die like immediately.
That wasn't
But-
the question though. That wasn't the question.
Wait, it said like if you would survive though. Was it? Am I wrong?
Yeah, so you can't just say you died.
Okay. Well, what I would do if I
Varun,
could survive.
how would you
What?
attempt to survive though? Like how?
Okay.
Yeah.
I would attempt to survive by if the zombie apocalypse comes and like by the time when I'm like living in my own house, I'd have already bought like a gun, hopefully. So obviously that gives me a one up like in the beginning, right? But
Where
then
will you find a
let's-
gun, Varun?
He's literally
No,
gonna
I'll have
find
already
one,
bought a
Dinesh,
gun
Oh,
before. I'll
already.
have already
Okay, my
bought
bad.
because I'm buying a gun like as soon as I move out. So when the zombie apocalypse started, like Shrikar, what type of zombies are there? Like, is it Last of Us? Is it a 28 Days Later, Walking Dead? Like, what are we talking
Walking
Ooh,
Dead.
about?
28 days later.
28
Okay.
days later, I'd like just shoot myself. And
Yeah,
so
yeah, I'd
also in
say
The
that.
Last of Us. In The Walking Dead, I could have a chance, honestly.
Yeah.
I could have a chance.
Well, World
So,
War Z.
what
What about
type of-
World
what-
War
what-
Z?
World War
zombies?
Z is
World
just
War
as bad
Z-
as 28
Yeah,
days later.
it is. I feel like The Last of Us is probably the worst possible zombie. I mean, no, Resident Evil is also.
Yeah,
like, really
Resident
bad
Evil.
as
I was
well.
about to say
Guys,
that.
I
Resident Evil.
Yeah.
okay, so I actually haven't seen World War Z. What happens?
Okay, so
Brad
basically-
Pitt is
yeah,
the hero.
They're somewhat.
I heard the book
intelligent,
is, like,
I guess.
way
I don't really
better.
know.
So
book
basically,
is way
zombies
better.
The
that
book
run
is way
really
better.
fast and
Yeah.
like do not care about like their human vessels, so they will bang and like destroy their body to get to humans. So it's like
Okay.
really,
And it's like the same
dangerous.
thing
So
in
there's
28 Days
this
Later.
one scene where they just started crawling over each other to try to get
Yeah.
over the wall to like
Yeah.
eat other
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
And it
So
was
basically,
kind
they're
of,
like attracted by noise. Like this, I'm pretty sure it's like the same as
yeah,
like pretty much any other zombie horror survival thing.
yeah.
So yeah. So Shrikar, what are we talking here? And so World War Z, since you've
Yeah,
just learned about
just to-
that, like
Just to
Walking
give you
Dead,
guys a chance,
28
let's
Days
go
Later,
with
Last
The
of
Walking
Us.
Dead.
Walking Dead.
okay.
Okay. Well, in The Walking Dead, if I have a gun, then I'd have to be like well trained with it. And as we can see in the actual show, the cities are like you're fucked if you're in the city.
Yeah.
But if you're like living in a kind of rural area, then you just kind of have to like hole up. You just kind of have to like hold up in your house for at least like maybe like a month or so, and then I think you'll be fine to venture out and like maybe find like a group or something. But in The Walking Dead, obviously, I think the main threat are people. So
Okay.
you just have to like watch out for people, basically.
Yeah, I honestly think that Gen Z especially, we've just been so traumatized by like and so acclimated to like horror movies and stuff through social media that we are all getting a bunker as soon as like we turn 18.
Yeah, but then like if you're in that bunker, how long will it last?
I
until
mean, you
people
have to
want more and
think
more
pretty
food and
far
just
into the
fight each other
future if
for
you're
it.
gonna
Yeah.
get a bunker. Because
Yeah.
like if in the case that a zombie apocalypse did happen, I would try to prioritize my family and then food and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we would stay away from like places where we know there's large groups of people.
Yeah.
I'd
Mhm.
say
So-
like what?
So there's another question, right? So imagine your entire family is dead, okay?
Oh,
And
shit.
you're
Okay.
the last one standing.
Then I need to prioritize myself because I
Yeah.
can't. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't really
What
trust
you would
anybody else
do
outside of.
if we were living right
you
here
can't
where
trust
we are?
anybody.
This is just like adding on. You are where you are right now. You're alone. You're the only person left in your family in a zombie apocalypse. Where do you go immediately? Where would you go immediately? Like
The
where,
basement. The basement. I'd go
the
in my basement.
Do you have
Okay,
any
but
food
like
or anything
short
in your
term. I'm
basement?
talking about short term. Like
Stick to the fact that if you do go into your
short
basement,
term,
you have the
huh?
chance of being boarded up in there. Like there's a possibility that you
Yeah.
could be cornered in there.
yeah.
Well, I mean, in my basement, I don't have a door to my basement. They're just stairs, but the stairs are like
That's
they're like wooden. They don't have any
yeah,
carpet.
that's even
so
worse.
Yeah, but if a zombie does like try and walk down, I'd assume they just like kind of slip and keep falling down the stairs, so it'll give me like, oh shit, I should probably get out of
Yeah,
there. But
okay, so
I don't know.
even in The Walking Dead, like just there's so many. Like if one is going down there, there's like 100% chance there are like a million behind it.
Well,
You
I mean,
gotta
not
keep moving
necessarily.
then.
The walkers do like wander around. I mean, the herds kind of just like congregate in like cities and areas with like a lot of dead bodies and people, obviously. So
I'd say
Yeah,
if
I
there's
think
one
it's-
zombie around, there's probably others around too. So I would
Yeah,
just like
I'd say
assume
so,
that
yeah.
that's the situation here.
Yeah.
honestly, the main threat for me, at least like if we're talking Walking Dead, then it's just people, because zombies you could likely like you could hear them like they're groaning and they're like walking, but people, I mean, as we like, if you guys seen The Walking Dead, there's
And
like
I don't think
if you
I don't
yeah,
think
no,
you
no, no.
can stay stationary during a time like this. I feel like you have to
Yeah,
move
for
around
sure.
quite a bit just to make
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure
you'd have to
you're okay.
basically you'd have to really keep
And then
moving around.
you gotta find who to trust and
What
who
did
not
what
to
did this dude
trust.
say? Just
How
get
would we
life
find
insurance, then you
survivors?
won't die for like, bro, yo, you're not funny, dude. I'm sorry. You're not
Damn.
funny. You're
Okay.
not funny.
So in The Walking Dead, I heard. Okay, so I just hear about like zombies that can swim. So in The Walking Dead, are there zombies that can swim?
Swim. Well, I mean, there's a zombie in like a well, but it's like all bloated and like it just like tears apart pretty easily. So no, they can't really swim. They just kind of like walk in the water.
Perhaps an
Okay.
island would be a good idea then.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
if we're talking The Walking
But
Dead,
then
though,
again, they
'cause
don't
obviously there are other
really
universes.
care about their physical body, so that you can
Yeah.
assume that they would just do anything to get to you. So I feel like an island would just be kind of locking yourself in there.
I mean, but
That is
how are
true.
they
Yeah,
gonna
but they
walk
can't
across
necessarily
it in the
swim.
ocean?
If they can't
Yeah.
swim, do we know if they can't swim, or are we assuming?
I think it's like, I'm pretty sure it's like kind of like, because they do like I don't know if they can. Yeah, they can run. But as
They
we've
can
seen
run.
in like the zombie and like the well and just like zombies in water, they either get like really bloated, or their like skin gets like really soft and just like rips apart really
So it'd be
easily. So
easy
they're pretty
to-
much
you
just
would just-
useless.
It would be easy to defend against them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they just be
Can they
basically just, like,
drown?
useless.
I
No,
don't
they
think they
can't
can
No,
drown.
they can't drown. They're already
Okay,
dead.
so-
Who the
Already
fuck
dead.
said they? Who the fuck
Was
asked
that
if they
Yojit?
can drown?
Yeah.
I bet it was, bro.
Ask-
What the
get
fuck?
him to leave, bro.
Dude, he plays like 24 hours of Minecraft a day. Like just
I don't
I'm
think
using that
zombies in
technological-
Minecraft can
Okay.
even drown. What the hell?
They
No, they
can.
can't.
They
They can.
literally
They can.
Oh, they
Yeah.
can. Oh, okay.
okay. So here's what I think. So if I was in a place like just the capital of a country or something, if I was, let's say, in Washington D.C., I would try to get to the Pentagon, right?
Mhm. Oh yeah, that could work. A governmental like building, it'd have a
I
lot
guess
of
that
security.
could work, but this is the thing. Think long term. There's gonna be so many people going to that Pentagon.
That
if-
is true. Yeah, even in
Think
the
about the
Walking Dead, pretty much
surrounding
everybody was
areas.
going
And
to
if
the
we're thinking
Capitol.
about it realistically, like with viruses, if it was like a virus that made people, not a virus, like some pathogen that
Mhm.
made it
Mhm.
like you would get infected, maybe
Well,
there are some
I
people like
mean-
in real life that are asymptomatic carriers of
Yeah.
a
Well,
virus.
actually, I mean, no. In the Walking Dead, like the virus actually doesn't like it. The virus doesn't kill you. It's just like if you die, then it basically like makes you
Yeah,
into a
that's
zombie.
actually a big part of it.
Because
How-
everybody
how would-
has the
how
everybody
would
has
this
the virus.
virus like be passed?
Just like, I mean, didn't they say it was just like in the air? Like everybody has the virus. Just like if you die, then that you just get turned into
Oh.
a zombie.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the thing in The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't
I
get
see, I didn't
past.
know
It
that.
doesn't
Then
get
just
past through
don't
bites.
die. The only thing you just need to
Just don't die. Well, I mean, if you die, that's. I mean, what are you gonna do? You're dead. You're fucked.
Yeah.
So
You can also die of old age.
obviously, unless you
especially
get shot
big
in the
facility.
head. Yeah.
Dude,
Well,
adding up-
if it like just don't die actually works because you don't have to be worried about getting bitten by a zombie like in most
No.
zombie apocalypse.
No.
scenarios.
You see, no, but the zombie bites are like they have like obviously they have a lot of bacteria and stuff, so that does end up killing you most of the time. Like
Yeah,
it does
that's
end up
true, that
killing
is
you.
true.
I
Like
feel like if I was
yeah,
in this
if
situation,
you get bit by a zombie, you're pretty much dead unless you like cut off the limb like immediately. So yeah.
if I was in like this situation where I was like transitioning into like a zombie, I feel like I would want to try to I don't really know. I wouldn't want to start infecting other people
Mhm.
after
then if
my
you-
death.
Blow my brains.
So
I'd
here's
blow
the
my brains
dilemma.
out so that I couldn't
Here's the
turn,
dilemma, right?
or
So
I'd cut
if
my
you-
leg off.
If you were like bitten and you were starting to transition into
Mhm.
a zombie and stuff, like, so you know it and you don't want to infect other people. So your first like instinct is just to like kill yourself. But then the thing is, you
Once you
turn into a
die,
zombie
Yeah.
when you kill yourself.
Mhm.
So
So is there really no way
Well-
to just escape it then?
No, you'd have to like shoot yourself, like make sure
Yeah,
your
in the
brain is
head.
destroyed. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even then, it's just like, I don't know, coming to terms like with like I'm fucking dead. It's kind of like difficult for some people, especially like me. So
It's like if
that'd
I
be
was
kind of
bit,
first of
I
all, that'd
was,
be
if
just
I
kind
was
of
like
hard.
bit in the chest, like there's nothing I can do about that. I can't just.
Yeah, if I was
yeah.
like bit in the forearm or something, I'd have to like cut it off,
Oh, I
but
just
like
casually
only if I was in a
chop it
group.
off, you know?
No, yeah,
Oh,
but like you'd have to be in a group with like somebody who's experienced with medical,
you know what?
like first
Okay, so
aid and shit.
if you're in a city or something, like the
Mhm.
first thing you should do is you should try to make it to the state armory.
Oof, I don't
Yeah.
even know if
If
I
it
would
hasn't,
want
if
to
it hasn't
try.
already been like looted,
Yeah, right.
Like I
and
genuinely
how people
would
might have
rather,
taken it over as well.
I would rather die by my own hand than a zombie.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
What would
thing
lead
is-
you to trust a survivor?
Nothing. Probably
Literally
nothing.
nothing.
Well, you
There's
got
not.
like,
Yeah,
well,
because
think
like
of it
if they
as this.
even if they save you, that could still be like they're trying to manipulate you into like coming with them, so then they could
Right,
like I don't know.
they're
In zombie apocalypse,
humans
there's like
too.
sick
They're
people.
gonna do whatever
Yeah.
it takes for them to survive and whoever they're
Yeah.
with to survive. So
So,
you're
yeah.
pretty much expendable almost. So
Yeah. So
Yeah.
unless you're just like unless you've just been with somebody like the entire apocalypse, you can't really trust them. And even then, you can't really trust them because they could have been like just plotting behind your back the entire time,
Okay,
or they could have just been going
here's
crazy
the thing.
or something.
What if like the government, would you trust the government if the government still existed and eventually
Mhm.
after the whole like Walking Dead thing was not as big, like all the like zombies were not as like rampant, would you
So it's
trust
like
the
it happened
government?
realistically.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Right.
I feel like you would have to. Yeah,
Yeah, you
exactly.
kind of have to. Otherwise, we're just like, what the hell are you gonna do?
I
mean,
would
that's the
trust
government.
the
That's
government,
the
although I
authority.
would
think
If there
opinion-
still exists, they're the authority. It's just like the same as
Right.
now.
From my personal opinion, I would not trust the government because
Right.
at this point, like, I know our government. They're probably just gonna nuke it all.
What?
No,
I
feel
mean,
like-
I doubt that. They'd probably just like send they probably just like send military and just like kill people.
I feel like they would
they'd
try to
be
help.
looking out for their own interests in such a
Honestly, yeah.
situation.
Just like I mean, the American government.
what is a
in general-
government's own interest?
Yeah,
other than the
yeah. I was just
people?
gonna ask that. Like,
I
what?
don't think
what
it would be people. It would be like the state of survival of the upper class, like the authority, I suppose.
Okay,
Well,
so-
I mean, yeah, they do care, but
No.
like obviously care more about the rich than like everybody else. But like,
Right.
I feel like they'd still
But it
need
doesn't
like
really
the
matter in
common
the end if
working
it's an
Okay,
class.
think
They still
about
need
the
working
individual
class.
people in the military.
Mhm.
Those people are working class people most of the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They still need working class people. So I don't think they just like
Right.
go out and just kill
But
everybody.
I think it would be what would be better, the state of nature in that situation or the government? I feel like it would be the state of nature over the
But in
government.
a
'Cause I don't think
zombie
the government would.
apocalypse,
The government would
Well,
need
the
the working
zomb-
class people, but I don't think it'll be like the best for the people. You know what I
So,
mean?
okay, so
I'm
in a
not- I
zombie
don't know.
apocalypse, like, I think no matter where you, like, the conclusion is no matter where you go, you're literally just cornering yourself anywhere. Like,
Pretty much, yeah. That's
Yeah.
the thing about a zombie apocalypse. I
You
mean,
need to go
if-
somewhere
unless-
super rural.
yeah.
Or like,
I
in the
mean, unless you're like
mountains, I
unless you're like in Resident Evil, the main problem are basically humans. So like even
mean-
if you go on to like an island or something, somebody might find you, kill you, and then take your shit. So
I mean, if you're on like a yacht or like a super yacht when this happens, you are goated because
no,
I
but you
mean,
have
I mean,
limited
water.
supplies.
yeah,
have
I
to
mean,
worry
unless
about
you like know
water
how to
and
drive the
food.
boat, unless you know how to drive the boat properly, you're not really
You're
gonna-
limited to whatever you have on that boat.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
yeah,
yeah,
but that
which I
doesn't-
mean, it could be a lot, but it's still
So basically,
limited.
you
It's
are
not in-
guaranteed safety, but you have a limited time you could stay on that boat until something happens.
Mhm.
You run out of
So unless you
supplies.
know how to
Yeah.
like drive
Yeah.
the boat, then you're kind of fucked. Still,
Yeah.
like at the end of the day, you're still it's like still limited source.
Yeah, right.
I mean, you could catch fish though,
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that's
true.
what I meant.
and you could
But
also
what about,
like
like,
boil water, but
fuel
then you
and
still
stuff?
need like power and electricity.
If you
Right.
had
Unless they
like
have,
if
like, a
you had
gas
like
stove on the
a
yacht.
solar panel or something, then yeah.
Mhm.
I guess.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but like I don't know, but I don't know if solar. Oh, maybe
Yeah.
You could also just use
Maybe.
candles and stuff. I mean,
that is true. But like candles
Normal.
only provide so much light.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
yeah, it's
I
so
feel like you probably
survivable.
need a gas powered generator, or like solar panel would probably work the best.
Yeah. So if you just like had a yacht that had a solar panel on it,
Mhm.
I'm just saying, and then you parked yourself over the Mariana Trench, you would be
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Yeah. You have nowhere
okay.
to go.
Yeah.
Think
I don't know.
about you have to go to land for like food unless you make a farm that's big enough on a yacht. Think about this, on a yacht.
You could also fish. You could also
Yeah, you
like
could
Fish, but
fish, get
fish
fish
do
and
not
stuff.
provide all the nutrients you need to live.
That
I mean,
is
you're
true.
gonna
Yeah, that
die
is true.
anyway.
Yeah, you could
like,
get scurvy.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
yeah, that is true.
And
that
then
is
you're
you
gonna die
don't
anyway,
get
what's the
enough
point then?
vitamin C. That's what
That is true.
scurvy is.
Probably.
Scurvy comes from
Yeah.
not getting enough vitamin C. If you don't get enough vitamin
Vitamins.
C, you die.
Vitamins.
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 Vitamins. C.
Vitamins. Yeah.
Yeah,
But there's also I think we're
Drugs.
forgetting a big thing, like just like disease,
Yeah.
Mhm.
like just like no hospitals, no real hygiene, because where the fuck are you gonna like take a shower and
I mean that's
bathe and
just
brush your
true for
teeth?
the entirety. No matter
Yeah.
if you're on a boat or not.
Yeah,
I
like what are you gonna do about disease? Like unless you know how to personally treat a disease, you're kind of I don't
I
know.
think
Like
we-
unless you're like you have hospital equipment, what are you gonna do?
I think we've all agreed that like we are not gonna trust like anyone during the zombie apocalypse, but at the
Mhm.
same time we need other people to like at least survive in part,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
Other than doctors.
if you could choose a squad of people, just in like the people that we know, if you
Uh-huh.
could choose a squad of people that you trust and like
Squad means 4, right?
yeah, just like
One
3 other
person at a
people.
time.
There's like 3 other people then. Oof, that's well, I mean, obviously, I'd want to pick my best friends, but honestly, that's probably not like the smartest choice.
Yeah, that's probably
No.
not ideal.
So first, I pick Ethan. I pick Ethan because he's like smart, so he probably like
Yeah,
Smart.
right.
knows
I would
doctor shit.
pick Neve as my
I'd
first
also
one.
pick Mahir because his mother is a doctor,
I'd pick
and
him
then
because
another
he's-
person
yeah.
would probably be I need somebody I could like really trust, so probably like Jack, because I
Yeah.
just need somebody I can trust to make sure like I'm not gonna be fucking stabbed while I'm sleeping.
Okay.
Because unfortunately, like at some point, like even your friends can't like are untrustworthy too.
Mhm.
If like you're running out of food, like your friend might be like, "Well, worthy sacrifice," and just like cut your head off while you're sleeping. So
Danish.
it's kind of fucked.
Danish. Who would
Yeah.
you choose?
I think for one, I would choose Neve. He's a very, very intelligent young man. I feel like
Yes.
he would benefit us in the long run greatly with his knowledge.
Mhm.
And he's a really good friend too. So that plays a great part. I trust him. So I gotta pick 2 more people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
See, this is difficult because like I would want people that would benefit us somehow.
Mhm.
Pick a doctor.
Yeah, but you also need to place trust in the factor as well.
Right. So it's kind of difficult. I think I don't really know. The only person I can really think of is Neve, like that I genuinely trust for like
Mhm.
something like that.
Right. Okay. Okay. Chandon, who do you choose?
It'd probably go Neve first, then like a doctor, probably like a parent, my parent, and then like the last place would go to anybody like that I'm really good friends with. It would be like either like Dinesh, Varun, Daria, and then like the list goes on. Basically anybody in Fight Club could just
Yeah,
go in that
I'd say
place.
the same thing.
You guys have a fight club?
Yeah, we
It's-
fight each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the
Yeah.
fuck has this been?
Don't know. We fight digitally.
Yeah.
We fight digitally.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Darsh, who would you choose?
I pick like some kind of a doctor, right, that I know. In addition, probably some kind of an engineer.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know
Uh,
any?
It's probably someone in my family.
Could you trust that person in your family? You don't even know if you don't even know their name. Like,
What do you mean?
I don't know. I can't even trust some members of my family.
I mean,
I
yeah.
I'd trust my family with my life. Honestly.
Outside family,
I trust
other
my
than
parents
like
with
your
my-
close family.
I'm
Like,
kidding.
far
Oh yeah, I didn't even
family.
think about my close family, but honestly, I don't know. Like, none of them would really benefit. I mean,
My
maybe my
dad
mom. But...
is very educated in like farming and stuff. He does
Mhm.
he's a farmer himself, so he like is
Yeah.
very knowledgeable about that. So I think he would be good to take
My
along.
dad's kind of
I don't know
buff, so
anything about
I would.
farming. Oh.
Maybe. But me personally, I would choose. Yeah, I would probably choose Ethan because I think he's like one of the most like intelligent people in our grade. But then me and him have some bad blood, and I don't want to be fucking stabbed in the middle of the night. So I'm gonna go with me.
Ethan
for
is a
that.
good person though. He
Yeah.
would never do something.
Yeah, I mean, me and him have had like a lot of rocky moments, but like honestly, yeah, I'd trust him. I don't know about with
Yeah.
my life, but like I'd trust him.
Yeah. Okay. So just in case, I'm gonna go with Neve, right? Neve, and then I would probably choose Varun because he's just as
Let's go.
he's just as fucking crazy as I am, and I feel like
Yes.
he'd be ready in this moment, right? And then I'd choose Mahir because
Mhm.
frankly he's a lot stronger than me, and he probably knows some first aid or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
At least from his mom.
Yeah.
Or hell, his house would have like probably would have some like first aid supplies too.
Right. Yojit, who would you go with?
My left
Because I know
arm,
you're a
my
rich
right
brat.
arm,
Like what?
my left arm, my right arm, my feet.
Can you kick this
Those
kid
are
out of the
not-
fucking meeting, bro? What the hell?
Oh my
Bruh.
god.
I'm about to
Okay.
slice you with this wooden sword that can't cut.
Okay, so let's say so now let's say you still got to choose the squad, but now it was just celebrities. Like who would you choose?
Celebrities.
I would
Yeah.
choose none of them. I'd just go on my
I'd
own.
rather shoot myself than be with
Yeah.
celebrities, bro.
Yeah,
They'll
the
probably eat me
celebrities
to
don't even
survive.
know what they're doing. Okay, all
Yeah.
they know, like the only one I can
Some of
think
them would
of,
probably like, I don't know.
someone who's the
Never mind.
owner of like maybe like a nature club or like some like nature celebrity. I don't know. Like Greta
would-
Thunberg
Mhm.
would be the only person like if she knew anything about like nature in general. But like
Nah, but
I'd
I feel
anybody else.
I'd feel like she'd probably buckle down under like a
Yeah.
zombie apocalypse
Exactly.
and just like start crying. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, I'd probably
be
start
with-
crying too, but like, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
she's
I'd-
smart, definitely, but like, I don't know. She's probably not built for zombie apocalypse. But
Dude,
what celebrity would I choose? Honestly, maybe I guess Jocko Willink would be one. I don't know if he counts as a celebrity,
I
but he's
think
like
I'd
he's
choose
like a Navy
Lizzo. We
SEAL
could
dude.
put her on the fire and cook her up, you know? A lot of meat.
I mean, if you watch Zombieland, you just gotta have a
Dude,
like. One of the
okay,
rules is you
so-
gotta have a fat friend that's slower than you, so they can get eaten by the zombies. So
Okay,
Well, you
the
screwed me
best
off, so-
celebrity. Okay,
It's
so
fucked up,
guys,
like-
besides Lizzo, have you guys noticed that no one has said that they would want a female in their squad at all?
I don't know
Yeah,
many
yeah,
females.
I
I don't
don't
know
think
many
it
girls.
really has
so-
anything
I
to
don't.
do with
It
being
doesn't
male
have
or
to do
female.
with gender.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah.
people who have like
Yeah.
the most useful skill set are guys in my friend group because I know more guys
Yeah.
than girls.
Right,
You know,
right.
I just don't like.
Yeah.
I just don't trust many girls. Okay,
think
that came out wrong.
if I
I don't
I would
know
choose
many.
my best friend Gianna because she's a very trustworthy
If
person.
I had to choose
Yeah.
a girl, it'd probably be like Savika.
Darsh.
Yeah.
You said for a lot of females and homosexuals who you associate with, right?
Yeah, you
So
can
do
use
you
them for
trust any of
entertainment while you're in the zombie apocalypse.
Wait, what?
Do
What?
you trust any of them?
Do you trust the homosexual?
What?
Do you
What?
trust? Do Do you trust them?
The
you
only female I
trust-
probably trust is probably a female from my family.
Oh,
Mm.
your
Yeah.
sister?
Okay.
And I think the best celebrity is probably Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, that
not
could,
only
yeah,
not
yeah,
only
that
can he
could-
cook good, he like
Yeah.
I think he
he's
can
in the wilderness
shoot
a
guns
lot.
as well.
Like he has
Oh,
a
yeah,
lot of
that is
wilderness
He was like
experience.
with the Royal. I think he was with the Royal Marines once and like cooked food just like in the wild. So,
Right.
Yeah, that is probably a good. That is probably the best celebrity.
Yeah.
How do you guys think your responses would like change? Who's that static from?
It might change based off like trust. Do we really trust this person still? You know, maybe
Wait,
you
wait,
can do
Shrikar, what?
relationships.
Sorry, I didn't even
Who's
hear
that
your question.
static from?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Chandon.
What?
That might be my fan. Hold on.
I think it was.
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything.
No, it's still there.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
it's
back.
My
definitely
fan is
me.
turned
I
on.
don't know why. Okay, I don't know if this
Okay.
is any better.
Anyways, that's fine. Yeah. Anyways, what was
Yeah,
the question,
yeah.
Shrikar?
Okay, so how do you guys think your responses would change if like your entire family's still dead, but like you had a girlfriend or like you had a kid or something like that?
No, if I had a girlfriend, huh? My
Mhm.
response is to what though?
Like would that change like your tactics to survive in a zombie apocalypse?
Well, I mean, obviously, yeah. If I had a girlfriend and a kid, I'd like my tactics. Honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest here. Like, if it really came down to it, like last minute, I'd save myself over them. Okay.
Exactly.
Like, I
Yeah,
mean,
no
it's
doubt.
being a
Are you
coward. I'm
serious?
being a coward, but I'm gonna be
100%.
very, very honest.
Because
Okay.
If it was my
save them
child,
over myself.
I don't know if I'd probably save my child first.
Exactly.
I don't know,
same.
like just like really think about it. Like I'd want to, like I'd really want to, but just like think about if you're really in the moment, what would you do?
I'd
20
save my
minutes
child.
later moment.
That's what I would do.
I'm just
truly
being,
believe
I'm
I
just
would
like
save my
looking
child.
deep within. I'm just looking deep within myself.
Dude,
I
I'd
mean, who knows
honestly-
when the actual moment comes?
I'd honestly fake my death and then like just jump.
I don't know. I mean, I'd try. Obviously, I tried my best to save them, but
Are you
if
guys
I
for
was
real?
gonna die, my
Yeah.
instincts would probably take over. My
Right,
instincts
right.
probably
I
take
would
over.
die for my family.
Yeah,
I think.
exactly. I agree with Dinesh. I agree with.
I
Dinesh.
would 100% give my life to ensure that they survive.
Exactly.
Yo,
Yeah,
Jit, what about you?
that's good. Okay, that's good. But I don't know. Me personally, I'd probably like not willingly. Obviously, I'd willingly want to give my life. but
And
my
anyways,
instincts
who
probably
would
just
want to live in a
automatically take
world
over.
like that?
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
don't know, bro.
I would feel so
Instinctual.
bad.
I probably
for,
like shoot myself afterwards, anyways.
I'd
but like
feel so
just
bad
like
for just
instinct.
leaving my kid in a
Instinct.
world like this. Like that would be
What,
so
why not
terrible.
just like triple homicide and like
No!
Whoa! No!
Hey,
I'm not
hey,
gonna shoot myself like
hey.
killing family. What
Oh
the
my-
hell?
That's even worse.
No, I mean
dude.
I don't have a kid, so I don't know if my opinion would change.
right.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Once you
Yo,
have,
Jit, what
I'd
about
probably
you?
try and save them. I'd probably try and save them.
I would prioritize
once you have a
them.
kid, your opinion might change.
Yeah.
Yo, Jit,
Yeah.
what about you?
You will obviously have to save them because think about it. If you just
Dude.
survive,
Oh
He
my
just
God.
mutes himself mid sentence.
Yes, nice, nice.
Okay,
Okay.
continue, Yojit.
even if you were by yourself, you'd kill yourself because you'd get too bored.
Yeah, that's
Bored?
true. That's true.
Yeah.
Bored.
Well, yeah, boredom
Bored.
can be like a really, really horrible thing sometimes.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. I mean, you don't have Minecraft, so you're obviously gonna get bored.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, Yo,
but
Jit,
I don't know.
okay,
And we're
so
also
Yojit's a car
social.
guy. Yojit's a car guy, and he's obsessed with fucking drifting. And
Uh-oh.
his family has a
Yum.
Toyota Prius. So the first thing he's
A
gonna
Toyota.
do is he's
Toyota.
going to take that
Toyota.
Toyota Prius and he's going
Toyota.
to like
Toyota. It's Toy Yoda.
toy
A
Yoda.
toy
Toy Yoda.
Yoda.
Okay,
Toyota.
so he's gonna take that Prius and he's gonna fucking
A
try to
Prius?
drift on the highway. And he's
Bro.
gonna kill himself.
Hell no. Why would you use a Prius of all? So a Prius to drift. A
Drift.
Prius to drift.
Nah. What you do is you take the Prius, you go to a dealership, and then you rob another car, and then you got a better car to drift.
Do you know
and
how to
die in.
hotwire a car? How are you gonna get the keys from that dude? He probably is gonna have
A
it in his
dealership
pocket.
has keys.
He's probably a
Will the
Oh,
zombie.
yeah,
internet still
yeah,
work
that's true.
in this scenario?
Internet? I mean, for a while, probably.
For a
Yeah.
while,
Obviously,
and
probably
then
all gonna- it's probably
eventually
gonna
go.
shut down
Try to get as
soon.
much
Yeah.
information as possible or store it somewhere.
Yes. I probably learn how to shoot
But
and
power, you
dismantle
have to
and
think
clean a
about
gun.
power. How are you gonna
I'd
get
learn-
power?
Gas generator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we
You
could
know,
already
or-
have power from the beginning. And
Dude, if I
You know,
had a
either- I don't know.
sniper, if I had a sniper though,
Where
and
would
I
you
had
get a sniper?
No, just a gun.
From a
like,
gun
if
store?
if we were talking about guns, like what gun would be the best to have in this
machine
scenario?
gun.
Machine?
No,
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 why?
absolutely
No. Machine gun. First of all, you gotta. Okay, I don't know anything about guns. Okay, so I don't know about the recoil of a machine gun, but you have to take that into account. Could you handle it? You know.
And,
And then
it's
the other
so
thing, like-
clunky. It is so
Yeah,
big
and a
clunky.
machine gun, like I'm pretty sure it can jam pretty often too.
Guys,
and
Yeah.
guns
for
are a
another thing.
lot heavier than you think.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. And
Yeah.
then
You
there's
just put it
that
on a
too.
tripod.
Okay,
tro-
then you just
Where the
lose your
A
fuck are you
stand?
gonna
You
find a
mean
tripod?
a stand, dude? You do realize you'd have to like prop it up against something and be like, you know, you'd have to like use that against like a crowd of zombies.
And yeah,
or
machine
something,
guns do
you know?
jam
Dude,
fairly easily.
okay.
Yeah,
so you gotta-
exactly. And
so
what are
you
you gonna
gotta-
do against a crowd of people when they
Okay.
jump you? Okay, they're gonna be
Dude.
taking cover and shit. What are you gonna be doing?
Dude, if I was with someone else,
Accuracy,
If I was with
and you have to
someone
learn, and you have to know how to aim.
Okay.
if I was with someone else, like what we would probably do first is we would go like just hot, because I know how to hot wire a car. Like, so we
You
would.
know how to hotwire a car? Oh, damn.
Yes.
I probably need to put you in my squad then. No.
So we'd probably just go.
You know how
and
to
get-
hotwire a car?
Yes, I do.
How?
Why?
Where did you learn that?
Not
Wait,
from
why?
experience. Just
Why
from,
did you
like,
learn how to hotwire a car?
Okay, then I'm gonna say this right now. If you haven't had any experience from it, I don't know how much that we should trust that then.
It's called YouTube, and I've read books. I put 2 and 2 together. So yeah.
I think you've had experience with hotwiring cars. I don't know. I think you've had experience with it.
You just seem
Either
like
that
the
or
type
you
of
like
guy,
working
you know.
with them. Yeah.
Okay, you
exactly.
do you,
What
man.
Darsh
But
said.
anyway, we would
This
go
YouTube
and
tutorial.
we would go and fucking pick up like a full-size van, and then I would get a
Uh-huh.
sniper.
Uh,
My friend would be driving.
Yeah,
the
and
car,
exactly,
and
bro. Exactly. If
Oh,
if
yeah.
an army of zombies attacked me, I would like maneuver around them. I'd dolphin dive into their kneecaps and like chop it and break it. And then I'd grab a knife out of one of the zombies' pockets and then grab a gun out of the other zombies' pockets and then shoot all the zombies headshots only and then reload like insane light speed. Shoot all the other ones. And then when I run out of ammo, I'm gonna throw the knife at the last zombie and then I'm gonna jump up, kick the zombie's head in the air, catch the knife again, and then I'm gonna dive into a car's window and then hotwire the car. And
Nice.
yeah,
Okay. Okay. So anyway, yeah. Let's move on. Moving on. Okay. So this is gonna be completely off topic from what we were just talking about. But
okay.
what if you weren't going to die in a zombie apocalypse and you actually made it to adulthood? Like, what I think jobs or like what career path do you think you would take?
Career paths? What? There's
In
not
a
even
zombie
society.
apocalypse?
Society
No,
wouldn't
no,
exist.
no. If you forget the zombie apocalypse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're moving on to the career stuff. Honestly, so okay, this is just like based off what my mom said, but like, you know, with my grades right now, I'm not gonna be like a doctor or something. So my mom said civil engineers are pretty decent job. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna do that. And then, you know, and then while I'm doing that, I'm gonna become a revolutionary. Okay. I'm gonna try and attempt to be an activist. I might get like killed or something, but if I don't, then I'm gonna retire. And then I'm gonna move to Switzerland and then I'm gonna buy a farm.
Mhm.
I'm gonna live the rest of my days out.
Okay. So in just like theoretically, like this is what I want to do. I want to do some KGB shit for a while, and then move to
The
the CIA, and then go to Switzerland. But
you
then,
want to work for the U.S. government in
No,
the CIA?
Yes, the CIA. Yes.
I'm gonna have to kill. No, I'm joking.
Just for a while, yeah. And then I go to Switzerland like you. But then realistically, I wanna fucking what's it called? It's mutual fund, hedge fund person. Yes.
You want to be a hedge fund motherfucker.
Yes,
Oh.
because
Oh my lord.
yes,
There was a lot of
yes,
of shit that went down with
eat the
hedge
rich.
funds.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, we gotta eat the
GameStop.
rich, bro. Yeah, with all
GameStop,
that.
Yes.
So what about the rest of y'all?
Yeah, Chandon.
For me, I'm going into cybersecurity, being a person who does
Mhm.
cybersecurity and that stuff. That's just something I've always wanted to do when I
Mhm.
grew up.
Pretty admirable, Chen.
Admirable. Darsh, what about you?
Darsh is gonna become like part of the GOP.
What in the world?
I'm
No, I'm
kidding.
probably gonna be some kind of a doctor, something like that.
Yeah.
The Indian
Uh,
dream.
Danish. Oh, what about you?
Well, I didn't hear the question, man.
Okay, so forget the zombie apocalypse. Imagine you
Mhm.
weren't gonna die in an apocalypse anyway. But
Mhm.
what if you weren't? What career path or like just job would you want, or would you want to
Like
have?
just in general, like what
Yeah.
job do I want?
Yeah, career path. Yeah.
So I'm gonna be honest, like I've been very conflicted about this
Mhm.
part because I'm honestly I don't know what I want to do when I grow up.
Mhm.
But the one thing I do know what I want to do is I want to help other people. That's it.
Right.
I want to do something that helps other people.
Right.
But that's
That's
all I
good.
know about myself right now because I still need to
Yeah.
figure it out. Still need to weigh out my options, and so
Mhm.
it's gonna take a little. It's a
Right.
process.
Right. So, what majors are you guys like partial to?
Yeah, I can't answer that really
Majors?
either.
Major.
Well,
Yeah.
honestly, it's probably gonna be engineering because of the civil engineering plan, but also because I literally have no other idea what to do. Engineering kind of just seems like the default thing everybody else does. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay. Chandon, what are you partial to?
Sorry, I didn't hear the question again.
Which major
Majors in
are you?
college.
Yeah, computer science, obviously. Computer science,
Okay.
cybersecurity.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Dorsh?
my
Okay.
plan honestly is I'm going to double major and double minor. So I'm going to do
What?
a major in whatever the fuck, like economics, the business thing, MBA. That's all I know. One of them is gonna be in that direction. The other one is
Wait,
gonna
you're
be
gonna major in the NBA? Huh?
MBA.
Sorry, I'm not. I don't know about this college stuff. So
No, MBA. MBA. Yeah,
what is that?
it's a business thing. Yeah.
Oh,
Major.
Yeah. So so the other one is gonna be like something that I actually want to do. So like maybe like environmental sciences, but then on the back burner, so one of my minors is going to be criminal justice, and the other one is going to be forensic science.
Oh, so you can actually be like one of the not corrupted lawyers.
Yeah.
There probably isn't many. Never mind.
Yeah. Darsh, what do you think you're gonna do?
Probably biology, maybe law or business, but I'm thinking probably biology. Maybe not.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty good.
Maybe biology.
Nice.
Or yeah, I should.
So honestly, so besides the job part, where do you guys want to live? Like when you like get a job?
I'll answer
What did you say?
first.
Near the
Where
coast.
do you guys want to live? Yeah.
Probably in Texas. I love Texas.
Texas?
The houses there are
Texas?
cheap and huge, low
It's
taxes.
true.
If
He
you're
is
rich,
right.
like that's
He
the
is
place.
right.
Like that's the place you want to be.
That is true. Yeah, that is very true.
Right.
Honestly,
right.
I don't know. For me, it's very, very difficult. I think after I make like enough money, I'm gonna move out of the US No. I'm not gonna move it. I want to like at least do some like maybe like a little bit of activism stuff in the U.S. before I go. But where I would
What are you going to be
live-
active about?
Huh?
What do you mean by activism?
Oh boy, that's I thought that's political stuff, Darsh. I thought you didn't want.
Oh, political activism. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
anyways, where
Yeah.
I would want to live. That's kind of a difficult question,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. I guess yeah, I'm not like somewhere on the coast, probably somewhere on the coast,
Okay.
like
Okay.
My
any of
dream
the
place
coasts.
would be Vancouver, just because
Vancouver.
because it has a lot of Indian people. Just in Vancouver, it has a lot of Indian people, and it's like Canada. I just like Canada's vibes and stuff like that. It just seems like a much like more peaceful country to live in.
Yeah.
I don't know
No
about
offense
that.
to you guys though, but when I get a job, I want to like move as far away as I can from like just Indian people in general because we can be a
Damn.
bit much over time. Like we can be a
I
bit.
mean, I don't know about that. I mean, I feel like definitely in our culture, there are some very annoying things. I'm pretty sure all of you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
but,
if as long as it's not like if you're with the people that you know that aren't like that way, like aren't like annoying family members, then you're good. Then you just need to just stay. You just need to hang out with them, and then you should be good. So
I'm gonna be honest. My entire family is pretty annoying from time to time. I'm just saying. Like every day, I just go down, and it's just like, why are you so stupid? Why are you
No, dude,
fat? Why do you not do
this
anything?
This is like
And I'm
with
just
every
like,
Indian family, dude.
Dude,
yeah. So
okay,
I think I'm just
literally see my just between homework and school and all that stuff. So like I literally see my family for like maybe an hour and a half on average per
Exactly.
day.
See, my
then
family
when I
makes me
go
do my
down,
Zoom
it's
meetings
like,
next to them.
You piece of bullshit. Like, why can't you be like that other kid?
Yeah, like, oh, why can't you be like Ethan? And I'm like, what? I'm not Ethan, bro. I'm not Ethan.
Exactly. Yojit, you're a spoiled bitch. What's your take on this?
Fuck
I
what?
swear to God, if you say anything like,
Stupid.
if you say anything stupid, just that's
Yeah.
Why
Go
is he
ahead.
even here?
I don't know.
Yojit,
Okay,
go
speak
ahead.
up. Speak up.
F life and just commit suicide.
Oh my god.
What did he say?
He
Did he
said
say
F
commit
life.
gonna die.
suicide?
What?
Well, what did he say?
What did he just say?
I didn't even hear what he
are
said.
you suicidal?
You know what? I would
Huh?
prioritize these meetings more if I didn't have to see Yojit's ugly ass here, dude.
Yeah.
Wait, did he just say he wants to commit suicide? Bro,
Yes.
that's not.
Bro.
That's kind of out of pocket.
Yojit, unmute
It's
yourself.
so
like,
cold. It's so cold.
okay, just say you're gonna move to
What?
Dallas. Don't say you're gonna die.
Even
What is this
Darsh
dude
is-
saying? What is this dude saying?
I like
I'm
how
so
none of us
confused.
want to stay in Minnesota. That's
Exactly.
No. I have too many bad memories in Minnesota and New Jersey as well. And I mean, Arkansas was fine, but like
Dude,
Arkansas was like,
I'm either gonna move to Switzerland or California.
yeah, maybe
Both
we'll
are
meet each other in
expensive as
hell.
Switzerland while I'm selling you.
And around the
some
end
of
of
my-
7th grade, I was actually supposed to move to Switzerland for my mom's job,
Oh,
but she turned it down.
Yeah.
Imagine Dinesh
And
living
that-
in Switzerland.
Swiss.
Well, we wouldn't even
Dinesh.
know each other, Varun.
Oh yeah, that would suck.
Yeah.
Damn. The only thing I'd
Wouldn't know
hear
many
is like
Indian
Anae
kids
saying like,
there.
"Bro, I used to know this kid named Dinesh," and I'll be like,
Cause
"Oh,
the,
what a loser."
I wouldn't even have met like a nay. Like we weren't on
Oh.
good terms at that time, so we wouldn't have met
shit.
at all.
Oh.
Dude, until
Damn.
like the 6th grade or something, I was actually supposed to go to Central. Like I went to Birchview for elementary school.
Same
So,
here, but then they
before-
did that like weird switch. I
Yeah,
think.
exactly. I was supposed to go to West. I was supposed to
I
go
was
to
supposed
West.
to. I was supposed to be in Central, but no, I switched to West, and I got put in with the rest of my friends. Yeah.
Oh no, I wasn't put in there. I actually moved, right? So
Oh.
totally new group of people, right?
Damn.
So I was completely like just weirded out like my first few years at West because everybody was, I don't know, for lack of better words, unique, right?
I came from
Yeah, West was
I
very
came
unique.
from Osseo. So like everybody in
Yeah.
Osseo was just like really sports, like they like really are into sports in Maple Grove. And I came
So
here
you
like
were
rich
the out of
kids.
place one.
Yeah, when I
Oh.
came here, I was like really out of place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
wait, Srikar, I have a question. When's the next one of these are you hosting? When are you doing another one of these?
It's like next
We
Wednesday.
just hold them
Wednesday.
every Wednesday. Yeah.
Everyone say, okay, I'll make sure
Oh,
to
okay,
remember that
alright.
because I came kind of late.
Okay.
I got
yeah.
I got kind of lucky this day today because I only had math and English for homework.
Yeah.
So
Yojit.
I
I had a bioex test today.
How'd
damn,
it go?
how'd it go?
I did really good
Nice.
from my last one.
Oh,
So I'm kind of proud.
yeah, as I said, bioex is really easy if you just like pay attention,
yeah.
Yeah.
which I didn't.
Yojit.
Okay, so what were you asking Yojit?
Bro, I don't want to hear this dude speak.
Yeah. Okay, unmute yourself.
I'm kidding. Speak, demon.
Dude, okay, we're gonna hold one next Wednesday, but you're on fucking probation. That's something useful to the group, or you're out.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, but
instead
why
of
is he
saying
even
like
here?
this is
Like, that's the big
boring
question.
or
Who
like
added him
something
and
not
why?
funny.
He's actually a host. He's hosting
What?
the
Wait.
streetcar.
Street
No, I'm the
what
host.
madness?
Oh.
What madness?
I'm the
Blasphemy.
I thought you were hosting with him because he's in every episode, you know.
What in the
No,
world?
I'm the
Yeah.
host. He's just my
Yeah.
neighbor.
Oh.
Why is he here?
I don't know. His sister's my friend, so I added him. Yeah. But anyway.
Damn, we're just outright like openly just like flaming him like right in front.
Well,
I love it.
His first impression wasn't that great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, no, last episode, like the only thing he said was like, "This is boring. This is stupid. I don't want to
No,
talk
because
about
I
this."
said something
It
about my
was.
little brother, and he's like, "No, that never happened." Like, why? Like, that's not a very good impression.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
Yeah,
At least we didn't talk about politics this time, because that
Yeah.
that would have got out of hand.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That wouldn't work out well.
Yeah,
right.
it wouldn't work out well.
No, it wouldn't. Well,
No.
that's been our hour and a half. So I guess I'll see you.
That was 2
guys
hours.
next week.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
like
it's
2 hours.
2 hours. You're gonna have
2
to
hours.
like post a 2-hour podcast. Holy.
No, I'll trim it.
Yeah.
I'll trim it. Yeah.
Okay.
Trim it. You
You
better
get
put
the good
anything-
parts with me in
Yeah,
them.
you gotta get the good parts, like me in there, like my answers and my questions.
The good parts. Yeah. So I'll like see you guys later then.
All right.
Yeah. Bye.